Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to you all. My name is Huma Bashir and I am from grade 7AB. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Arabian Peninsula. First things first, what is the Arabian Peninsula? The Arabian Peninsula, also known as the Island of the Arabs, is a peninsula of Western Asia, situated northeast of Africa on the Arabian Plate. It is considered a subcontinent of Asia, and it is the largest peninsula in the world, a total of 3,237,500 kilometers. Next, I'm going to be telling you about the history of the Arabian Peninsula. There is evidence that human habitation in the Arabian Peninsula dates back to about 106,000 to 130,000 years ago. The harsh climate historically prevented much settlement in the pre-Islamic Arabian Peninsula. Apart from a small number of urban trading settlements such as Mecca and Medina, located in the Hijaz in the west of the peninsula. Next, I'm going to be telling you where Arabian Peninsula is situated on the globe and about the countries in the Arabian Peninsula. Arabian Peninsula is situated over here. You can see the green section. That is the Arabian Peninsula. If we zoom in, we find that Yemen, Oman, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia are all parts of the Arabian Peninsula. Physical features shared by the Arabian Peninsula countries include the Arabian Desert, desert terrain, dry climate, and oil reserves. First things first. The Arabian Desert is a vast desert wilderness in Western Asia. It stretches from Yemen to the Persian Gulf and Oman to Jordan and Iraq. It occupies most of the Arabian Peninsula with an area of 2,330,000 square kilometers, and it is the fifth largest desert in the world and the largest one in Asia. Next, we have desert terrain. A desert is a barren area of landscape where little precipitation occurs, and consequently living conditions hostile for plants and animal life. The lack of vegetation exposes the unprotected surface of the ground to the process of denudation. About one-third of the land surface in the world is arid or semi-arid. Next, I'm going to be telling you about the impact of dry climate in the Arabian Peninsula. Because the Arabian Peninsula is so dry, with more than half the region receiving less than 25 millimeters of rain a year. Much of the water in the MAS is considered fossil water. Some of the water dates as far back as the Pleistocene, when a wetter climate built up many of the water's aquifers. Last but not least, oil reserves. Oil reserves denote the amount of crude oil that can be technically recovered at a cost that is financially feasible at the present price of oil. Hence, reserves will change with the price, unlike oil resources, which include all oil that can be technically recovered at any price. To end this off, I'm going to be telling you the main natural resources in the Arabian Peninsula. The mineral resource of the greatest value in the Arabian Peninsula is oil. The Arabian Peninsula has the largest oil reserves in the world. Except for deposits in Yemen, the Arabian oil fields lie in the same great sedimentary basin as the fields of Iran and Iraq.